Hello everyone and welcome back to my dark fantasy island Velastra. Today we're doing a build for one of our villagers and I'm kind of excited because I feel like we haven't done a lot of villager houses on this island yet. I think we've only done Julian and that is it. But anyway, we're doing a villager house today. I have this big old empty terraform space and I might need to make it bigger. I've literally just terraformed it today. I had to do a lot of terraforming for making the second level. This is actually the third level we're stood on right now and I want to put our villager up here today, so hopefully we can fit that house in nicely. Now before we get started, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come join our cozy little family. Now let's get building. I honestly have no idea how this area is gonna look today. I have a plan but I don't, if that makes sense. I know what I want to build, it's just whether it will look weird up here. Of course we're going straight in with our brick road. We're next to the library, by the way. We are. Also, I apologize for my nasally sounding. I have hay fever. I woke up, I was like, oh, I'll just open the window, you know, get some fresh air in here, early morning fresh air. And then the grass cutters went past. They did. And now I sound like this for the rest of the day. So that is not fun, no. Alright, so there's our pathway. I now need to make a pathway up to the villager house that will be like up here somewhere. I guess I should really mark out where I want the house. You know, I'm not fussed if it's central. Honestly, I just want it to fit. Right, I think that's pretty central. If not, it will do anyway. And we are going to be popping the villager in there in a second. We're actually going to be doing the house area for Muffy today. Now, the idea for her is that she has some sort of beautiful garden. She gives me garden vibes, like she'd be elegant with a big garden. Now, I want to make Muffy quite a mysterious character, hence why we're going to give her the big, like, overgrown looking garden today. I'm also going to make a little area behind her house, and obviously we'll do that a little bit later on. We need to sort out her garden first, but there will be another little part to her story, and I hope you're excited. I can't wait to do the houses. I do need to do HHP still so I can get the houses done. Oh my gosh, look, her house is going to fit perfectly, but let's imagine it anyway. Right, her house is in place. Perfect. Now we're going to do a quick little bit of time traveling so her house is actually in place so we can decorate around it. Okay, so there's Muffy's house in place and now we can put the flooring underneath it like so. And now I'm using this floor because I didn't want to use the same floor as what I used here, but yeah, that is why. That's the only reason why. Also, I kind of want to bring it across. Do I want to use 2 or 3? I think 2 might be nicer. I don't think it needs to be 3 wide. If it needs to be wider, I can obviously make it wider. It's not too much of an issue. Right, hopefully that will do us for now. Also, we can't customize, obviously, Muffy's house yet because I haven't done HHP. Also, for some weird reason, every time I think or mention about HHP, I'm always thinking about the brown sauce. You know, the brown HP sauce? If you're British, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you might not have a clue. I don't know if you have HP brown sauce where you are in the world. I don't know. But where I'm from, we do. We have HP brown sauce and I do like HP brown sauce. It's not my favorite, but it is like one of those things of when you fancy it, you really must have it, especially on some chippies. Oh, now I want some HP brown sauce. Anyway, enough thinking about brown sauce. Let's pop some trees in. We have 2 hardwood trees to go there, like so. Also, can we just appreciate that I managed to get Muffy's house directly in the middle without even measuring it? And if you ask me, that's pretty lucky because I didn't measure it. Anyway, we have some ironstone fencing and also some hedging. I'm just going to put it like so. Don't need to worry too much about the back bit because I do want to lead something down to there. I'm going to change how that looks, by the way. It's not going to stay like that. But we must sort out this entrance. I'm thinking actually we might pick you up and just pop a tree in because I love trees. I do. Same with this side. Tree. We'll go for a cedar this time. Obviously, both sides too. Nice. Now, I just remembered we have our leaf code. I think I'm going to use that and just scatter like little areas here and little areas around here of the leaves before we can decorate. Although it is a garden, so I'm thinking maybe I should just do flowers instead. I think I will do flowers instead. Also, now I'm hesitating whether I want this fencing to actually go on the pathway. So maybe if we make the pathway bigger and then have the fencing on top of it instead. Maybe. I don't know. It just looks really weird. Although you won't notice it really, will you, with the flowers? So no, we'll just kick it away. Don't worry about it. I feel like I do need some more of the fencing back here. Although I have trapped myself in. Alright, I don't know why I did that because I need to decorate. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Take this away. I want to make a little pathway. Oh, I actually have singular pieces. These might work better. Right, to there. And then we'll continue terraforming that in a second. In that gap, we'll put a friendly little bush. I have a couple of evergreen ashes. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to fit to that side. That's so annoying. Wait, let's extend the terraforming. I've only extended one side at the moment just because I want to see how it all looks before I commit to doing the other side. I really want to stick a tree in here. I'm going to go for a cedar. See, I don't think my plan is going to work. We'll have to see. Maybe that looks better? No, see, I just don't like it. Wait, go away. I try to make the evergreen ash work and I just don't like it. What I might do is change this pathway and put it so it's in the middle so I can have 2 trees. So kick that away. Put another tree here, like so. And then hopefully, tree here? Yeah, like that. Oh my gosh. And then get rid of this piece. Put the iron and stone fence back, and then we'll do a pathway out this way instead. Okay, I really want to get some trees in behind here too. Maybe now the evergreen ash will look better in between all the trees, like possibly, although I'm gonna have to fill the area with bushes and flowers first. I am gonna take away a piece of this fencing too, but I will be putting this side back. This is just so I can get in and out. I put the wrong tree in. There we go, that's looking better. And then hopefully we can stick a tree behind here. Well, we're gonna stick a couple of trees. I'm probably gonna have to go to get some more from the treasure island. Oh, it's too close to the house? Are you kidding me? Honestly, I do hope that any future Animal Crossing game helps us out, okay? Let us put trees everywhere and anywhere we wish to. There we go. It's looking a little bit more foresty back there because I do want to eventually do some forest around my island. So we need to make a start on that. Right, let's get some evergreen ashes popped in here to see if they make any difference to our surroundings. I mean, they make it feel a little bit more fall and foresty. I think they will. I mean, back here, you're not really going to see this one, but although you will when you walk through, so maybe it will be okay. Now, I have to do a walkway around here. So I need to make sure I leave that as a space. To be honest, we might as well do the pathway now because I'll forget. There we go, there's our pathway. Now we can add some beautiful flowers around the spacing. I'll add the bushes in a second because obviously we don't want to do those yet because we'll get stuck. There's all the flowers done around Muffy's house. We'll leave this, like I said, and we'll do that bit in a second. But now we need to start decorating these little square areas. Now, obviously, ignore the side here because I will be building there later on. I will not be doing that area today. Also, to be honest, I don't know why I'm putting these leaves down. I don't think I need to. Don't think you're going to see them under the item I'm going to put down. Got a Valiant statue. I want to push it up a little bit, actually, to there. Yeah, see, you wouldn't have seen it. And then push it up. Oh, she looks fancy. If we pop a couple of bushes around the statue, I think it might look quite nice. Of course, we'll add some flowers too. And I want to do the same over on this statue. So add our bushes in either side. And then a couple of purple flowers. Oh, looks lovely. I'm wondering if I want to put more in. I think not. I think I have an idea of something else to put here in front of the statues. I did grab a checkout counter to go in the corners. I'm not sure if that's going to stay. Like so, maybe? Now back over to our little statues. I have some plant petitions. Oh, yes, they look really nice in front. I'm glad I decided to go with these. Oh yeah, they look really nice. Oh my gosh, I love them. I also think I want to pop a couple of flowers in. Although I'm contemplating doing this to make it feel a little bit more closed in. See, because it feels maybe like a gate. Maybe they're like gates now. I don't know. I feel like these just look a little bit out of place. I'm probably going to remove them in a second. What I do have though is iron garden tables. Oh no, you can't get through. Okay. Pop the chair down first, although that hasn't gone in the middle. And then the table. And then I want to do the same the other side. So iron garden chair in black. And then iron garden table in black too. And then we need to find some little bits to go on them. Also, I had more plant partitions. And honestly, I'm just going to stick them everywhere because they're beautiful. And then in this gap, we're just going to shove these in. There we go. Oh, they look wonderful. This is definitely Muffy's garden, isn't it? Out the front here, I am going to add a garden bed. A flower bed, rather. Not a garden bed. We also have another plant partition to go either side. Yeah, see, this side is bigger. Oh, it's because of the extra little edge. That's fine. Also have a street lamp. I'm hoping it doesn't clutter up too much. I might need to pull this over by one. And the same with the flower bed, push it over and then add the street lamp. Ta-da! Okay, that looks so much better. Oh, it looks so fancy. Now to go on these little whatchamacallit tables, we're going to put some tea sets. And then I also need to move this fence so I can get the other garden chair into place and give it a little spin. You won't be able to sit on here, unfortunately. And then another fancy tea set. Turn it the other way this time. And then our iron garden chair. Give it a little push. I know it's hidden behind the tree, but it is there. And that's all that matters. Now, I'm going to get rid of these because I just don't think they look right. Maybe it would look better like this. We also stick a bench in. Oh, yeah, see, that looks nicer. These are not benches for the general public. This is Muffy's personal benches in case she wants to sit either side of her house. Up this end, I'm shoving in a garden wagon. And then on this bit, we're just going to fill it in with the hedges. I don't need to worry about that gap there because you're not really going to see it. But yes, all the way along, we shall go with our hedges. Oh, we can't do that little gap. I was wondering why she would put it down. Because that means we can put the garden wagon back. Well, would you look at that? That's looking so fancy so far, but we have not finished. Oh, no, 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 no. I now need to sort out something back here. So I do want to make maybe a little ladder spot. To be honest, I think that's the only thing I'm going to be able to get to fit in here. Ignore this. This was going to be something and then it wasn't. I need to knock some of this down. So we only want a little bit of a ledge left. I think that's good enough. We might curve it round a little bit, actually. I might get rid of this layer quickly. And then I really want to make a little bit of a curved edge like so. Because then we can put another ladder in. Yes, another ladder. And then build a small little area down here that will be Muffy's. I might actually bring this over though, because it's quite big. Actually, I need to measure it. I don't want it too big, because otherwise I'll have too big of an area to fill. And if you already got an idea in your head, it's kind of a struggle to do that. Although I do not like the non-curved edge. So curved edge, you are back. Now, while I am here, I am going to fix our edging that we have. So instead of it being like it already is, I'm going to bring our little corners or our side bits down all the way to the bottom here. I think that's at the bottom. And then do the same with this piece. Bring it all the way down. Change the corners. And by the way, I have no ladders. I have no ladders yet. Yeah, so there'll be the little ladder here. There'll be a gap in some fencing here, which I will do fencing along here when we go to decorate this part. Don't know what I'm going to do along here yet. Might just leave it like that so you look over the edge because it's quite pretty. So maybe we will do that. But let's focus on what we were already building today. I don't think I'm going to have enough stuff for this, but I'm sure I can make it work somehow. That is a question mark, although I forgot to put the code down first. What we want to do is pop down our wood code. I'm not too fussed about doing the edges because you're not going to see them. No, you're not. Once I cover it, you won't see the edges. Or you might, and it just might not be that noticeable. So we want to pop in a storefront here, but I kind of want to push it up as close as it will go. Also a storefront here. Hold it that way. What would happen if I put another storefront in? Oh, it goes like that. Ooh. Oh, it didn't that way though. I kind of want it like that. There we go. And then get the storefront in. Lovely. I have a singular symbol panel, which I don't know why I only have one. I also want to pop down some pathway. At the moment, this is giving me Western core vibes. But hopefully once we're done with it, it will feel more like dark fantasy. Right, I have a medieval wall to go this side. See, I hate the gaps. It's so annoying. I have one to go there too. And then here we're going to pop in some castle walls. And that side too. Oh no, it's gone in the wrong place. You cannot see this. It's so hidden. Oh dear. Maybe we won't use this castle wall or this castle wall. We'll just do it like that. Maybe that looks okay. I'll see as I go. Because I have a wooden bookshelf to go in front of this storefront. And the same with this one, but I think it means I won't be able to get the ladder in. Okay, change of plan. Here we come. To extend it out a little bit. When in doubt, put weeds in. And then get rid of that. Ta-da! There you go, it's better than nothing. Oh yes, I have another wooden bookshelf, but obviously you can see how that is. To be honest, if I do it like that, it's not that bad. Ooh, actually kind of like it. It looks more tiny, it's more small. I don't think these weeds are gonna stay here because it's gonna have to be a custom code. We must leave this a space, but I do have a counter table that I really want to shove in here. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna have a lot of space, are we? There is less room than I thought there would be for this area, but that's okay. We can deal with it. Of course we can. I push this glowing moss shelves that you can't see in the gap. And then I have another glowing moss shelf that I want to push in the gap. Another counter table. Oh, this is full already. A suspicious cauldron. I think I'm going to get rid of that one and pop our cauldron in here instead, so at least you can see it. By the way, this is Muffy's little hidden area at the back. Oh, we could do some decorating on the beach. Why didn't I think of that? We have a book and potted starter plants. And then on the beach, we could extend it. Oh my goodness. Big brain move. We got another little counter table. And then I have some stacked books. I do. I mean, these books might get wet, but... Oh, yes, and I can drop this item now because I accidentally kept it in my bag. I forgot to give it back to a villager. So yes, in case you're wondering, this little item here, if you forget to give it back to a villager and you time travel, I don't know how long, I only time traveled a day. If you don't give it back to them, you can keep it and you can decorate with it by dropping it. So it's very cute. Right, back up seas we go. See, I can't put any more down there because it'd be so cluttered. But right, we will decorate the little secret beach. Scattered papers to fill it out. And then on the beach, I'm hoping this fits. I want to chuck a little bit of wheat field in. And then on the ground, we will be adding this leaf code. And then hopefully this decayed tree. Oh, yeah, it looks spooky. Oh, why won't the other piece of wheat field fit? That is rude. That is mean. There is clearly space. There is space, my friend. There is space. This piece of wheat field will go in. See? Told you it was just being stubborn. Stubborn piece of wheat field. How could you? And then a little flower. Oh, okay, that's come out better than I was hoping because you could go for and be like, oh, more reading space. Secrets. Like I said, I will get a ladder to go in here. But for now, we have no ladder. But right, yeah, that bit is done. Now, before we do a look around of what we've built today, I want to quickly do a recap of what we've already done and what still needs doing on my island. So we obviously want to do this area, which I'll probably do this bit when I do over here. I think I know what I want to do over here. I haven't decided yet though. Same with up there, I haven't fully decided. I still have all this space around the edge of my island and we still have the beaches to do. I mean, there's not really a lot of space left to fill, and I still have quite a lot of buildings, but I do have this whole side section of my island and this front bit here, which I have not done yet. So we will need to do that. We might have to pop Nook's Cranny next. Actually, no, not next, because next I already know what I'm doing. Maybe after that build, we'll have to do Nook's Cranny, but this island's looking pretty full. I have done obviously the whole middle section pretty much. I think we've done the whole middle section of my island, right? We still have up here to do. So this is a huge area, probably going to be very foresty, very naturally forest, but also theme for the villagers. And then around the edges, I'm probably just going to shove in some weeds because I think the weeds in Wheatfield will look great. And then I have down there and over there. I think I'm going to do over in that left corner next because I know what I want to build. Also, I did terraform all this. And now I'm contemplating knocking the whole middle section down. Yes, because that's how my brain works. Anyway, today we did this build and we need to kind of fix the side, but oh my goodness, it seems like there's so much left to do, but not enough space. Let's go through my villagers that are left. So of course, I still need to go through the villagers. We still need to change over Ribbot, Pudge, Eunice, and Ketchup. My house will be done soon. Ribbot is leaving, Pudge leaving, Eunice leaving. Diana, we still need to do her house. Julian is done. Raymond's house needs doing. Roscoe, Vivian, and we've just done Muffy. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do this, right? We might end up having to make a small little neighborhood and making the villager houses a bit smaller, but it has to be done. Anyway, we finished today's build, so let's look around at what we've done. So here we are with Muffy's house. Another villager house is done. I might go around here later on and add some leaf piles just because I feel like I should have done that anyway, but I kind of forgot before I did this little walking round. We gave her a garden. So she is the elegant posh Muffy who has a beautiful garden in her front yard. She has little tables to sip her tea. She can sit either side she prefers. Maybe she likes to sit in the moonlight or the sunlight, depending on where it's shining the brightest. The statues are just the perfect addition. I feel like I hardly use those to decorate, so it was quite fun to use those today. And then here we go to her house. Her color scheme on her house isn't so bad at the moment, but we will be changing it so it fits in with the theme a little bit better. To the side of Muffy's house, you must follow this little pathway down. I will be putting in 2 ladders. I just haven't done them yet. I need to remember to do that before I set the dream address. They lead down to Muffy's little study area. She likes to brew potions, you see. These are meant to be on view. They're like little potion thingies. They're the glowing moss jars, but I didn't have enough space. I thought I'd have more space in this, but it's okay. It's fine. And then onto the beach we go. This is Red's beach, or is it Muffy's beach now? And she has just a little area to study in peace and enjoy the waves, you know? Enjoy the sound of the waves. Maybe under the moonlight or sunlight, whatever she prefers. But there it is, we finished today's build. That is Muffy's house. Another house ticked off the list. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Come join our cozy little family. Have the most loveliest days. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.